Hi, my name's Scotty. Welcome to Fusion Cycles. This is Scooter Talk. Right over here, you might see her sometime along the way here, we've got Millie, our little wiener dog, and behind the camera over there is Julie, the cat. They're both watching. So I want to say hello to everybody, and I want to make a quick video to answer a question that I get asked every single day. We answer phone calls from customers calling in about the vehicles, and they want to know what is the cheapest vehicle we sell. And of course, we have the cheapest vehicle on the market, and I want everybody to understand I'm not making this video in any way to put down the lowest price scooter that we sell, because for a lot of people that is actually the right vehicle. But one thing I know from my years in the automotive and motorcycle industry is that vehicles are like tools. The right tool for the right job is what gives the most customer satisfaction. So what we have here today is the TaoTao Pony. It's a 2018. And the 2018 Bintelli Sprint. These are both bikes that look similar, as you can see, and this is one of the confusing things about the Chinese market is, you know, in America, things are manufactured in a way to look distinct from each other so that a consumer can tell with a quick look what they're getting for their money. Are they getting the same thing or not? In China, it's a little bit more obscure. You have to take a little deeper look to see what you're really getting, and that's what we're going to do today. So basically there's three quality and performance levels of scooters. You have your entry level, mid level, and premium level. Today this is the entry level, this is the mid level, and then the genuine Kymco and Adleys that we carry, those will be considered the premium levels. They're the highest price point, but they have the best warranty and the highest quality. Okay, so first things first, when we look at these, once again they look very similar, but when you look at some of the details, you're going to find out that looks can be deceiving. So first of all, as far as the engine, they both have the famous GY6 scooter engine. It's been made for years. It's a clone of a Honda engine. So it's a very, very good design. It's proven. And probably the best part of every Chinese moped is the actual engine. There are a couple differences, however, between the Bintelli setup and the TaoTao setup when it comes to that in terms of thickness of the gaskets, thickness of the wiring that goes to the engine, and other internal unseen benefits such as the upgraded belt, the Gates belt that comes with the Sprint, also halogen lights and things of this nature. So even if everything looked the same on the outside, there are internal things that would make one scooter cost more than another. Now, for instance, the belt, a Gates belt, if it lasts 30% longer than the belt on this bike, that's going to save you money in the long run. But let's start at the top and let's work our way down and around the vehicle, and let me show you some differences. First of all, the Sprint does come with mirrors. They're uninstalled at this point, but they are under the seat. So let's start right here with the paint job on these two vehicles. So first of all, they both have a two-tone effect. Okay, but you may not be able to see it on the camera, but this Bintelli has a two-stage process with clear coat. So it's going to stay new looking longer, and it's got a much better shine, as you can see right here today. Okay. Also, the two-tone effect is a little bit more detailed here, and the black is broken up with the burgundy a little bit better. Okay, so in here you have a regular headlight, like headlights that were in cars in the 60s, whereas here on the Bintelli you've got a halogen light. This burns about 30% brighter than a typical headlight, which makes it easier for you to see at night and easier for others to see you. One of the first things you'll notice as a difference when you walk up to these vehicles is the way the paint looks. The TaoTao comes with a single stage paint job that doesn't have clear coat, very thin layer of paint covering it, whereas the Bintelli comes with a two-stage paint job, which is base coat and clear coating. It's going to help your vehicle stay looking shiny and new for a longer period of time. The ultraviolet rays aren't going to affect it as much, and when you wash it, it'll actually come clean a lot easier. Up here, if you can see in here, you would notice this has a big round headlight, like a headlight from the 60s on an automobile, whereas this vehicle has a halogen headlight. It burns 20 to 30% brighter than the typical headlight, which helps you see better at night and also helps you be seen better, so there's a big safety benefit. And another thing I want to point out is here's your turn signals on the TaoTao, but on this vehicle you've got two sets of turn signals up here on the top, along with that headlight. Really illuminates you at night, and with the high mounted turn signals, lets people know your turning intentions when they're looking in their rearview mirror. This is much more difficult to see right down here. Okay, down here I want you to notice that we've got a steel wheel on the TaoTao. Okay, and you've got a color match painted alloy wheel on the Bintelli. The benefit of the painted wheel is that when a stone flies up and hits it from driving down the road, you're not going to have a rusty looking wheel the first time it rains. Also, you've got an actual Duro tire here, a brand name tire. It's going to last 10 to 20% longer than this tire. And at 50 bucks a pop, you're going to change tires a lot less by buying the Bintelli. Okay? I want you to notice that you've got a nice hard floorboard here, whereas you've got this kind of ill-fitting rug down here. These things never seem to fit exactly right where it's going to stay. No big deal, not a big functional difference, but something that's easy to notice. They both have a little storage compartment here. The Bintelli has the benefit of being able to get under the seat with one hand. You turn the key, so if you have groceries, you turn the key, and then you can lift it up. With the TaoTao, you have to put the key in the thing here, and then turn it. You have to take it out of the ignition. So you do have a storage compartment, they both have that. This TaoTao comes with a trunk. You can't put a whole lot in it, you can put a half shell in it when it's parked. It's really not designed to ride around with things in the trunk. This is your transmission area. The Bintelli has an upgraded transmission. I've already mentioned the belt. The clutch and the variator are made of superior parts, and it's going to last 20 to 30% longer than it's going to on the TaoTao. Underneath the seat is where the gas cap is on the Bintelli scooter. That's designed to keep water out of the gas tank so you don't contaminate the carburetor or the fuel supply. With the TaoTao, it's exposed, it's underneath the luggage rack. It's kind of hard to get to with the trunk here, as a matter of fact. Instrumentation-wise, they're both very similar. You got an on-off switch, start button, turn signals, high and low beam, and a horn. So I do want to mention the wiring again. The wiring that operates these is a lot different on the Bintelli. It's about 30% thicker, it conducts electricity better, and it's going to last longer. One other difference, something you wouldn't think of, the Bintelli vehicle, I haven't mentioned the warranty, but it comes with a 12-month parts warranty that covers everything, and 2 years on the battery and frame, whereas with the TaoTao, it's a 90-day warranty, 30 days on the battery. I wanted to show you the difference in the two batteries. So these two bikes look the same, but one of them has a 2-year warranty on the battery. You can just look at the battery and see which one you think is going to last longer and give you better service. One thing I would like to point out about the exhaust system of these two vehicles, you can see how this has nice molded black plastic. That's a heat shield, protects your leg from actually touching the muffler and burning yourself. You can see on the TaoTao, it's got a heat shield also, but the faux or fake chrome that's on the tip and the heat shield on that, after one rain, that ends up looking rusty and kind of makes a little bit of vibrating noise when it's driving down the road because it's made out of metal. Just a couple things to show you under the seat of the Bintelli. First of all, Bintelli supplies you with this nice little microfiber cloth. The idea behind this, if you come out to your bike and it's been raining, you can wipe the seat off so you don't get your pants wet. There's the mirrors. It comes with a very nice detailed owner's manual that's written in English, easy to understand and read. Batteries underneath here. Also, the reason I pulled this out is so I could demonstrate the fact that there is a USB charger, so you can charge your phone under the seat of the vehicle while you drive. TaoTao doesn't come equipped with that. So these are both great bikes. We sell a lot of both. Obviously, the lower priced vehicles are our top sellers. Depends on what you're looking for. It's going to be a recreational vehicle. It's once again, it goes back to the Home Depot thing. If you need the homeowner's version, something for occasional use, this bike's perfect. If you want something that's going to stand up to more use and abuse, something that you need to drive every single day and rely on, the 12-month warranty and 24-month battery warranty and frame weld warranty versus 90-day warranty on the TaoTao, I believe says it all. The difference in the features says it all. Come on down to Fusion Cycles and talk to Scotty or John, and we'll go over this with you in person and let you look, feel, touch, and smell both vehicles. Thank you and have a good day.